Hi guys, Liam here from Senior Fitness Wales. I'm back again with another video for today, and today's video is all about strengthening the shoulder muscles. So if you haven't already, check out the earlier video this week on the shoulder sort of warm up and stretching exercises, and then you can come on to this exercise, and then in a couple of days time we'll be doing a session recap and doing a full exercise session on what we've learned so far. Also, next series, I did the next series last week, so take a look at that as well. I'll leave the links in the description below, and you can follow along whenever you like. So, with the shoulders, very, very important, as I said in my last video. It's used for you use your shoulders for so many things: getting out of bed in the mornings, driving the car, lifting, pushing and pulling, you name it. There's so many things the shoulders are used for. So they're a very important muscle group to train. Right, so what I'll be doing first, I've got some hot chocolate here, which I think is really, really nice. Although I do prefer coffee. What do you prefer, guys? Let me know in the comments. Do you prefer hot chocolate, coffee or tea? Right down below. Okay, so first thing we're doing, arms down the side, nice straight posture. Make sure you're consistent with your breathing as well. And we're doing some shrugs. So all we're doing here is nice and easy. You've all done it probably. Someone asked you a question you don't know, and you've probably gone like, I don't know, I have no idea, don't know what you're talking about. So you're just doing a shrug, okay? So you're just shrugging your shoulders, you're holding for a few seconds, and then you're releasing and come back down. So as you come up, you're breathing out. And then as you return into starting position, you're breathing in. I'd recommend about 8 to 10 repetitions of these. Really good sort of starting exercise to get you started with, and then you can sort of gradually do more exercises and increase the difficulty of what you're doing. Really, really good. Should start to feel that after a while. So I'd recommend doing the exercises once through, following along with me, and then whenever you want to, then in your own time, you can do as much as you like. If you want to do three sets of maybe 8 to 10 repetitions of each exercise, that'd be a great starting point. Or even if you can't quite manage that yet, it's good to work up to that sort of standard. If you can get to that, that's great, and then you can see your progress over time. So next exercise is going to be front raises. So all I'm doing here, nice straight body again with nice posture and breathing. All I'm doing, arms at the side, and then I'm raising my arms up in front of me to about shoulder height, and then coming back down. As I'm doing the lifting part of the exercise, I'm breathing out, and when I'm coming back down and returning, I'm breathing in. So exerting the force and lifting, breathing out, and then coming back down as you breathe in. I've got hot chocolate cans here, guys. If you want to, you're very welcome to use. Don't need any equipment at all. If you want to do without any equipment, that's fine, no problem. If you want to use some light dumbbells, that's great. Some water bottles, as long as they're even on each side, that's good too. But yeah, whatever you fancy, whatever your preference is, you can use those, okay? So next exercise is some lateral raises. So instead of going from the front, now we're going out to the side. So I'll come forward because I don't want to be hitting any doors and setting a bad example and exercising incorrectly. So moving forward, all I'm doing here is feet about hip to shoulder distance apart on the floor, and then I'm raising out to the side. As I'm raising it up and lifting, so like that. Breathing out, and then return to starting position, breathing in. So, out on the heavy part of the lift. These hot chocolate cans are so heavy. And then breathing in as you're coming back down. And breathing in, out, and in. Up to about shoulder height, nice and slowly. There's no point, you don't need to do it really quickly like that because you're not really benefiting from it, and you're probably going to pick up an injury, which we don't want. So nice and slow, under control, taking it easy, doing it at your own pace, and then you can you will definitely see more benefits by doing it slowly. You're working that muscle a lot harder. Okay, so that's the lateral raises. 8 to 10 reps of that as well, I'd recommend. And then now we go into, this is a bit more difficult, so if you can't quite do this yet, you can just work up to it, and I'm sure over time you will notice improvements. But if you don't fancy this exercise, just focus on 3 we've already done, and then you can attempt it in the future. So it's not easy, it's a bit more difficult, especially if you're not used to exercising. So elbows up to about shoulder height, nice straight body, head up high, and then all you're doing is you're lifting up and you're bringing your hands in together at the top. So you're coming like this, coming down, and then you're lifting up. As you can see, I'm looking forward, my posture is nice and straight. If you engage that core, it'll really sort of help you stabilize yourself and remain with good posture. So breathing out on the way up on the lift, and then breathing in, breathing out, and breathing in on the way down. So it's a really good exercise for your shoulders, but it's not easy. So if you find it really hard to get up to this height, you can always just sort of do it gradually. So maybe to here, just do that. And over time, perhaps you can get a bit further and get to here. And then full range of motion. So it's actually a good exercise of trying to increase that range of motion. So if you want to give it a go, you're very welcome to. And then you've got 3 other exercises to try as well, with the shrugs, the front raises, and the lateral raises. So I hope you found that beneficial. Later on this week, in a few days' time, I'll be uploading an exercise sort of recap where I'll do a full session for you, doing the stretches and the warm-ups, and also the strength exercises we just did. And you can follow along with it, have some fun, and get fit with me. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below, it really helps me. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon next to it. And I will see you soon for lots more videos. Thank you very much.